Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Question for you. I started the channel when I was 20 years old, grew it to 20 million followers, and I've interviewed 39 billionaires in the last 4 years. If I get just 1 minute with you,
Yeah.
How old were you when you became a billionaire?
7-8 years ago.
7-8 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, you know when you're rich?
When
you have 25 times your annual spend. So if you live on $1,000 a year, you're rich at 25,000. People say, well, I want 10 million, I want 12 million. That's the wrong idea. The right idea is how much does it take for you to live the life you want to live?
You have a very interesting philosophy on wealth in terms of being open about it with your family, which is maybe controversial to some people. Can you explain that philosophy for my viewers?
Well, sure. I mean, number one is that I often say when kids are growing up, we've been taught to talk about sex and not money. And so the answer is money's much more important. What I didn't want to do is leave a family and they look like, what do I do with this money? How would dad have done it? Why don't you watch me? Let me show you how I am. And by the way, I want to watch you. There's nothing better than watching your kids enjoy wealth. Like, do I really want to be dead and now my kids are having a great time? I want to watch them now build a new house, start a business.
And what was the best advice that you received throughout your career?
You talk about good advice. One of the most interesting pieces of advice I got was from President Clinton. I was his pilot. And he used to start a conversation. He would say something like, I don't know you very well, but I sleep way too long. And he would say to me, when you meet someone, if you start a conversation by displaying one of your faults, you're telling people you trust them. So now when you go to your kids and you want to create trust with them, you have to tell them secrets. They always say, well, if my kids knew how much money they have, they'd be spoiled. They wouldn't work. Well, then you didn't raise your kids right. If that's the kind of kid you raised, you had a different problem.
How old are you now?
69.
You're 69?
Oh, stop.
My last question for you. Ken, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
The key to life, the key to success is empathy. Get up every day being empathetic and sympathetic for those around you.
People remember how you make them feel.
Exactly. They don't remember your name, but they remember how they felt.
Thank you so much for your time.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for what you're doing.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
28.
28 years old. And then how did you get rich?
You're not going to ask me when I became a billionaire.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How did you become a billionaire? How did you get rich?
Own business.
You own
You
business?
have to own your business, yes.
So how many companies do you own?
I have more than 10 companies around the world.
Could I interview you for a minute?
Yes, of course.
So what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
When I was young, 6 months, $80 million.
You made $80 million in 6 months?
Yes.
In what business?
IP licensing.
Did you come from a lot of money?
I started with negative debt of $3 million.
You started negative $3 million in debt. How?
My family member passed away and I inherited $3 million in debt, not in cash.
For somebody who is stuck in that cycle of poverty, what advice would you give to them?
If you want to escape the cycle of poverty, be friend with at least one rich person, because all the rich people want to teach you how they become rich. They want to give you some money to start your business. The poor will only bring you down.
Did you go to college?
Yes, of course. I had 2 master's degrees before I was 20 years old.
What's one lesson about business that you would teach me right here that is not taught in business school?
Okay, a lot of people aim for sale for the figure of the revenue. No, not the revenue, not even profit, because your profit could be hidden in the bad debts, in the things that you can't get. The most important thing is the net cash that you can take out of the business as the net dividend after tax in your pocket. That's all that counts.
That's game right there.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
My parents are from Thailand, but I live in Monaco.
How important is it for an entrepreneur to leave their hometown?
It is the best thing. Every time you leave your hometown, it's no longer comfortable. You become enlightened.
So it's safe to say that you can't become a billionaire working from home.
You're not a tree.
You're not a tree. Hey, if you're gonna sit on the couch, go sit on the couch in Paris.
Yes.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Remember, don't always try to make people like you, because when you're successful, you will have haters. You only need to please God, and that's it. Because human, you can never please them. They can't even please themselves.
You have amazing advice.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Sir. Question for you.
Huh?
I have a question for you.
Sure.
How did you become wealthy?
How did I become wealthy?
Yes, sir.
Banking.
And baking.
Investment banking.
Where are you from?
Originally from Nigeria, but I grew up here.
London?
I went to school in England.
So what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
I think 30 million.
$30 million?
Yes, that's why I can dress like this on a weekday.
So what is a lesson about money that banks don't want people to know?
Every pound you deposit in the bank lends it 9 times.
Wow.
That's a bank multiplier.
Hey, they don't teach that in school.
They don't teach you that in school. And I did an MBA. No one told me that the power of wealth is about leverage.
Did you ever leverage money?
Of course. Yeah, that's the only way to make money. All these properties you see here, it's someone's leveraging. Everything you see around here, this restaurant, someone's put 100,000 in, he's borrowed 900 grand. It's leverage.
So what?
Even this car, it's leverage.
Did you come from a rich family?
Relatively. Not rich, but my father's a doctor.
But you chose not to be a spoiled rich kid.
Yeah, you work hard for it.
Why didn't you want to be a doctor like your dad?
2 of my brothers ended up in medicine.
So you're kind of the black sheep of the family.
Totally. We all have different parts in life.
What's more important in the business world today, what you know or who you know?
I think what you know now.
What you know?
Yeah, but in the past it was who you know.
Why?
Because if you think about it, one of the the governors of the Bank of England was complaining that his daughter doesn't have a job. That wouldn't happen 20 years ago because nepotism, that person would have got a job. But now, a lot of people can make connections, but if you've got nothing of substance behind you, those connections are worthless.
How old are you?
I'm old. I'm around 58.
58 years old?
Yeah.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
The US has only been around for 300 years, and look at what they've achieved. When the Queen died, the Queen had been alive for a third of the existence of the US. So get out there. The world is big. Compounding helps you. Whatever you do now, whatever investment you make now, your children are never, ever going to say you made a bad investment.
Can I tell you something, sir?
Sure.
You have incredible advice. Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
Well, listen, have you heard about McDonald's?
McDonald's?
Yes.
Yes.
Listen, Big Macs,
Yeah.
quarter pounders, fresh beef.
Yes, but did you work at McDonald's?
You're damn right. I'm a McDonald's franchisee.
So you own McDonald's?
Yes, sir.
How many McDonald's do you own?
28.
28?
You want me to say it again? 28.
You own 28 McDonald's?
Yes, sir.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, I did not. I'm an immigrant. I'm Jamaican, and I got a chance to live the American dream. That's how rich I became.
You didn't come from money. How'd you get the money to buy your first restaurant?
Listen, I'm a hustler, and McDonald's has created opportunities that the average franchisor cannot.
The average franchisee, though, they may only have a couple locations.
Yeah.
28 McDonald's restaurants.
Hey, I've been lucky.
But beyond that, though, it was way more than just luck, man.
When I'm hungry every day. My word for 2026 is one word: growth. Because when you're growing, nobody can stop you. When you're ripe, you're rotten, and I'm green.
The day you stop growing is the day you begin to die on the vine.
I use a term: the day you become satisfied, that's the day you'll become unsuccessful.
How old are you now?
Now listen, I'm 64, but I feel like I'm 25.
And you never got comfortable.
Never. As a matter of fact, I told them today, when this new year started, I had 365 opportunities to attract more success.
Every day is an opportunity.
And every day is an opportunity.
You're the top 1%. What are you investing in?
You know, I like real estate. McDonald's is a real estate company, and it worked for McDonald's, it can work for me. McDonald's is my franchisor, I'm a franchisee.
With each of these McDonald's, do you have an LLC?
You have to, I mean, you know that. That's what LLC means, a limited liability company. You got to limit the liability and strengthen the success.
Do you believe in God?
I love God.
How did you know God was real?
Oh, listen, I'll tell you how I know God was real. I was raised a Catholic, but when I look around me and my success, my luck, somebody's looking out for me. That's when I knew God was real.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have a question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I've seen you before.
You're Miles Garrett, right?
I am.
Can I get 1 minute with you real quick? So how did you get rich for the people that don't know?
I played defensive end for the Cleveland Browns.
You're one of the greatest defensive ends of all time.
If you say so.
Tell the people what records you broke this year. For those that don't know, man.
Single season sack record.
The most of anybody in a single season.
Yes, sir.
What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
I can't say that.
More than 10 million?
Yes.
More than 15 million?
Yes.
More than 20 million?
Yes.
Not-
We'll stop right there.
More than $20 million, man. How does that feel? Did you come from a lot of money?
No.
You didn't? No. Was that one of your driving factors? Was that motivation for you?
Absolutely. I wanted to give my family a better life, especially my grand. And she passed away right before I got into college, and always write her name down on my tape.
When a lot of athletes go into money, they're not used to seeing that much money, and a lot of them go and blow it. What are you doing to build that generational wealth?
Teams and energy, renewable energy.
Energy.
Yes, sir. Part owner in the Cavs.
Are you part of a basketball team?
I am.
How old are you?
30.
30 years old?
Just turned
I'm
30.
going to challenge you. What's the greatest piece of advice you received throughout your career?
In high school, that's when it was. I was really into basketball. My head coach at the time for football, they told me I needed to be all in or all out. You know, you can't do anything half-assed. You know, if I wanted to be great, I had to give everything to it.
Did you ever fear anything on the football field?
Never.
Why not?
They put on the shorts just like me, and they got to see me just like I got to see them.
What was your self-talk like? Because you see, man, I mean, you are aggressive, man. You get after it. What are you telling yourself mentally when you're on that football field?
Be prepared for everything that you're going to see. You're the greatest in the world. It's time to go out and show it.
Did you ever worry about what people thought about you?
Never.
Why not? I'm sure you've had haters with this amount of success.
Yeah, I mean, you are who you are.
Hey, Jaylen Brown told me that they don't build statues for haters. They build them for people that do things like Miles Garrett.
You're damn right.
Do you believe in God?
I do. You know, every sack I point up to the sky, I kiss my wrist, and I have a cross there as well. And I believe that's almost completely part of my process and my success.
Jesus is king.
Every day.
You got amazing advice, my friend. Thank you so much.
There's a billionaire in there.
There's a what?
There's a billionaire in there, first floor.
What's he look like?
We're all dying. You got to talk to him.
Keep you asking if we get
Stay right there. I got you.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich? How did you get rich?
I'm rich.
Come on.
I founded 17 companies, and I was privileged enough to sell 9 of those.
You sold 9 companies?
I sold 9 companies, yeah.
If you had to start over today and get into any industry, any business that you possibly could, what would that be?
Oh, probably the car wash industry.
You took car wash?
Yeah, car wash, man. I'm building like hundreds of car washes right now.
Are you
I love
serious?
them. Yeah, man. It's the best business. I
Why
love
car
it.
washes? You don't hear any of these billionaires. Why car
Oh,
wash?
man. You know how many billionaires have car washes? All the smart ones. Hey, do you get your car washed?
I do.
Yeah, it's like an ATM machine, a legal ATM machine.
It's recession proof.
It's depression proof.
I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, it's true, man. I learned that from Mr. Buffett.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year? year?
Many billions in business. Yeah.
And what's the secret to that scale?
Hire the smartest and best people and help them get rich. I'll tell you this, billionaires make millionaires. Millionaires make billionaires. But I've never seen a billionaire make another billionaire.
You know they don't teach this in school, right?
No, man, they don't teach it in school. It's like the game behind the game.
What's your name?
My name's Vic Keller.
Give me a lesson about business right here that is not taught in any business school in the world.
One of my early business partners told me, don't ever get rich and good looking.
What does that mean?
Rich is loud and wealth is quiet. I know so many multi-billionaires that'll never get in front of this camera. I'm breaking the rules today, but rich is loud, wealth is quiet.
How old are you now?
51.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Listen, you can lose your